Hello, class. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Jordi Alba, as it has been reported that the Barcelona veteran could be recalled to the starting 11 against Villarreal and Athletic Club. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then to conclude, talking about Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, who claims that Real Madrid were willing to pay 160 million euros for former Barca megastar Neymar back in 2013. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After failing to win their last two games against Inter Milan and Real Madrid, Barcelona are under growing pressure to get things sorted at the earliest. But it will not be straightforward for Barcelona as they face two tricky opponents in their next two matches in the form of Villarreal and Athletic Club. Following the recent outcomes, it has been speculated that manager Xavi will make some notable changes to his starting lineup for the upcoming matches, and Sport is now reporting that one of those changes could see the return of club captain and veteran defender Jordi Alba at left back. The 33-year-old has been pushed behind Alejandro Balde and Marcos Alonso in the pecking order this season, so much so that there has been speculations that Barcelona want to get rid of the left back as early as the January transfer window. However, as per the report, Xavi is now planning to recall Alba to the starting lineup for the upcoming two matches against Villarreal and Athletic Club. The reasoning behind this move, as reported by Sport, is that the former Valencia man has shown a much better understanding and link up with Ansu Fati, who is also in line to reclaim his starting berth after an impressive cameo in El Clasico. Furthermore, Jordi Alba also made a decent impression in the 30 minutes he played against Real Madrid this past Sunday. Alejandro Balde has been the preferred option at left back, but his lack of experience showed in the Clasico. Meanwhile, Marcos Alonso has not been performing at the level expected by the manager as per the report. These factors, of course, are now likely to see Alba get back into the team. In total, Alba has played just 411 minutes across 7 matches this season. He was an unused substitute in a high-profile match against Bayern Munich and Inter Milan, but it seems like Xavi could turn to the veteran for the upcoming couple of games. Jordi Alba has had a very quiet season, I would say. Not his best. He has been below the pecking order. Alejandro Balde have been the top choice for Xavi at left back. Now we are in a month where we have a lot of fixtures and you expect rotation at some point. So definitely the game against Villarreal tomorrow, it is highly expected that Xavi will make some changes, to his starting 11, and according to this report, Jordi Alba will likely be a starter in the game tomorrow against Villarreal. Of course, Jordi Alba have not been up to standards this season. Barcelona have 3 left backs right now: Jordi Alba, Alejandro Balde, and Marcos Alonso, with Alonso being the top choice for Xavi. With Balde being the top choice with Xavi, Alonso the second choice, then Alba is the third choice. And in a month where we have schedule packed, a lot of matches this month, it is normal that the manager must do some notable changes in some games due to fatigue and everything like that, because you cannot bring all the players and to play the same players to be playing all the games. And what I also expect personally to see against Villarreal is to see people like Ansu Fati to be in that starting 11. I think Ansu Fati, he already told Xavi in his performance against El Clasico that he is fit and he can play and he can make some impact. When he came on, I think we saw something different in our attacking press. He came and gave that beautiful dribbling and gave the assist, and Ferran Torres scored the consolation in that game. I think Ansu Fati is good. He's really good. I think we have a great player in us, but I know Xavi is still cautious, especially regarding his injuries in the past. Even though Ansu Fati believes that he's fully fit to start playing games. So let's just see the changes that Xavi will likely do, because changes are expected. And those games we need to bounce back after a disappointing week that we have had against Inter Milan and Real Madrid. In fact, I think it will be one of the worst weeks for us in the whole season, because we are on the brink of going to the Europa League and Real Madrid beating us 3-1, going ahead of us as top of La Liga. So it was just a week to forget for Barcelona. We hope that we can bounce back, but the games that are coming up are not an easy one. We have Villarreal at Camp Nou. We also play Athletic Club, I think, at the Camp Nou too on Sunday. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough though. But let's see. I think we can. Let's see if we can win the two. But those games are tough. Villarreal are in good form. Bilbao are also in good form. So great games. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Neymar has been in the thick of things lately, as the attacker is currently in Barcelona for a hearing. The Paris Saint-Germain attacker and his family, along with former Barca president Josep Maria Bartomeu, have been accused of fraud by Brazilian investment company DIS for siphoning money from the 2013 deal. One of the personalities present in the hearing was Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, who revealed that the Whites were willing to fork out 45 million euros for Neymar in 2011, but the move never materialized. However, Andre Curie, a former Barcelona scout, has refuted Perez's claim, suggesting that Los Blancos were willing to pay a lot more to lure Neymar away from Santos. According to the scout, Real Madrid were ready to pay 160 million euros for Neymar to buy him from Santos. However, the move did not materialize, as the Brazilian outfit reached an agreement but with FC Barcelona. Neymar's family played a key role in facilitating the transfer. In fact, the negotiations between Barcelona and Neymar's family have appeared as the focal point of the investigation sought out by DRS, who had a 40% stake in the player's transfer rights. Officially, Barcelona paid around 88 million euros for Neymar, but the actual fee is believed to be much higher due to reported negotiations that took place off the books, which has become the heart of the DIS complaints to court. Jose Maria Bartomeu and Sandro Rosell have been suspected the brains behind this operation and could face years in jail if their alleged corruption is proven. Real Madrid, meanwhile, have not offered much insight into Neymar's transfer saga that took place almost a decade ago, but there are no doubts that the Whites were one of the most interested parties in the quest to sign the Brazilian international at the time. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.